Hello guys, welcome to another YouTube tutorial by Jevite. In this tutorial, I will be teaching you guys how to draft a basic bodice. This basic bodice is different from your normal regular basic bodice that you know about. When we get into the main drafting, you understand what I'm talking about. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button so that anytime I upload YouTube tutorial you will not miss out of it, and kindly give this video a thumbs up. Thank you very much. As you can see, I've already drafted out my border line. From here I'll be working with a bust of 36, waist of 30 and hip of 38. My front length in this drafting basic bodies, my front length is going to be different from my back length. I'm going to be working with a front length of 24, while my back length is I'm going to be working with 22. It's going to be 2 inches different. The front is going to be 2 inches different from the back. My shoulder measurement is 8. I'm going to place my shoulder measurement here. I'm going to measure my 8. Then I'm going to use an armhole of 8 inches. So I'm coming down by 8 also. Then a shoulder drop of 1 inch. I want to connect it together, my armhole. Then my neck width, my basic neck width, I'm going to be working with a basic neck width of 3 inches. Then I'm going to connect it together. Also, all these measurements I'm telling you was sent to me by a client. Then the half bodies I'm working with, I'm going to be working with half body of 16 inches. The half length is 16. And the full length is 24 inches. I hope you can see. So I'm going to be connecting them together. Don't worry, this video is going to be as easy as you can find it. This is my waistline, and this is my hip line. This place I consider it as my chest line. This is my chest line. Then another measurement I'll be needing is my neck to bust point. I'll be working with a neck to bust point of 10 inches. You will see the reason why I need the neck to bust point later on. Let's just continue. Okay. My hip is 38. 38 divided by 4 is going to give me 9.1. All my measurements, I'm going to be dividing them by 4. My bust is 36. 36 divided by 4 is going to give me 9 inches. Then 30, my waist is 30. 30 divided by 4 is going to give me 7.5. Okay, this is my bust area. On my bust area, I will come and put my bust measurement, which is 9 inches. Then I will be adding allowance of 2 inches. On my waistline, my waist is 7.5. Remember, I will be using a dart of 1 inch, so I will be adding it before adding my sewing allowance to it. Then I'll go to my hip area. On my hip area, I'll put my hip measurement. My hip measurement is 38 divided by 4, which is 9.5. plus my 2 inches sewing allowance. Then I will be connecting them together. I'll first of all connect my main measurements together. Very easy. Before connecting my allowance. Then, I told you earlier on that I'm going to be using a front length of 24 inches and I'm going to be using a back length of 22 inches, which means there is a 2 inches difference. This is where I will be taking for the sides to align, so that when I'm joining my fabric together, after cutting it, drafting it on paper, and I transfer it to my fabric and I'm joining, so that I will not have any issue. I will take 2 inches dart from my bust area. Look at the way I'm going to do it. Assuming my nipple to nipple is 8. Before the 8, I will come out by 1 inches. Then here I will be going down by 2. Then look at the way I am going to join it. I will not allow it to get to the bust point area because I don't want that area to be too heavy. Okay. Just on my armhole area, I'm going to divide what I have from here to here by 2. Then on that area, I'm going to come inward by half. I'm going to connect this one straight. And I'm going to use my French cuff to just stylishly connect so that I will not be having any excess. My armhole is ready. Then I will also go to my neck area. On my neck area, I want a neck width of 4 inches. Then a neck depth of 4 also. Then I will connect together with my French cuff. Okay. Then our front bodice is ready. If you later on you can close this dart or you can transfer it to another place. Then you remember on our waistline when I was taking the measurement, I added 1 inch sewing a dart allowance to it. So the dart, I'm going to be creating the dart so that when I'm transferring it on my fabric, I know exactly where the dart to transfer. On my hip area, I will come up by 2 inches. Just watch me what I'm doing. Then on my bust area, I will come down by 1. I'm going to connect these lines together. Just watch what I'm doing. Then on my waistline, I'm going to be taking half inch allowance as my dart. Then I'm going to connect like this. Then we are done with our front bodies. This is exactly what our front bodies look like. Now let's proceed to our back bodies. Remember, in front I use the shoulder width of 8 inches because my shoulder measurement is 16 divided by 2 give me 8. Then I come down, my shoulder drop by 1 inch, the neck width of 3. I transfer all the measurements, the neck measurements in front to the back also. Remember, in front I use a half length of 16. For my back, I will be using my half length of 14 inches, because the reason is you know, in front I already have 2 inches side dart, so that when I close this my side dart, my half length here is going to come up, so that when my front half length come up, it's going to align with the back half length. That's why I'm coming up by a 2 inches difference. Then in front, I told you that the front measurement is going to be, the front length is going to be different from the back length. The front length I make use of 24. In the back I will be using 22 because of the side dart, so that when I close the side dart, at the side area my measurement front and back can align. Then I'm going to, my length at the back is 22, then 14. Then we're going to be connecting them together. Remember, my chest area still remain the same. Okay. Let me connect this one properly. Just follow me, follow the step and what I'm doing, and you can never make mistake. Remember, in front, my measurements, all my measurements, I divided them by 4. In front, my bust is 36. I divided by 4. That gives me 9 inches. I put my 9 inches in this my bust area. Then I added 2 inches allowance to the front, same also to the back. My waistline at the back also is 7.5 plus 1 inch that plus 2 inches for my sewing allowance. Then I'll come down to my hip area. My hip is 38 divided by 4 is going to give me 9.5 plus my 2 inches allowance. Now I'm going to be connecting my darts, my side back together, my waist to my hip. I'm going to connect it together, then I'm going to connect it to the bust area. I'm going to be putting my dart for the back. Just follow what I'm doing. Half. Now I'm going to be connected. Then, like the front, my neck width is 4 inches. 4 by 2. I don't want the back to go down. I'm going to do it just like this. And I'm going to be connecting with my French cuff. I'm going to be connecting my handle to with my French cuff. Then our back bodies also is. Now this is what my back bodies look like. I'll be going ahead to be shaping the zip. This is my zip allowance. I've made allowance of zipper allowance of 2 inches. I'll be on my waistline. I will be going inward by half an inch. Then I'm going to be connecting like this. This one is supposed to come like this. It's supposed to extend to me. Okay. I'm going to be connecting it like this. And this one is going to be going off. So this is the zipper bunch. As you can see, if I close my front side dart, let me close my front side dart so that you can see what I'm talking about. Now I've closed my side dart for the front. This is what my front look like. Now let's place our back bodies and our front bodies together. You see that they are aligning at the side, at the down, and both at the waist area. You can see because of the 2 inches allowance side dart that I've already closed in front. So this is what my basic bodies look like. This is the front. Let me label it. This is my front bodies. And this is my back bodies. You can use these basic bodies to draft your basic bodies. From there you can develop your corset, your breast pad, whatsoever pattern you want to develop. This is the basic. Thank you guys for watching. If you are new to this video, kindly give this channel a thumbs up. Thank you very much.